AITAH for telling off a lady in a supermarket after she made the teenage cashier cry? So, this happened yesterday, and I'm still wondering if I overreacted. I, 35F, was doing my usual weekly grocery shopping at a local supermarket. It was a busy afternoon, and the line at the checkout was pretty long. I was waiting patiently when I noticed the woman in front of me, probably mid-50s, becoming increasingly agitated as the teenage cashier, who couldn't have been older than 17, was scanning her items. The cashier seemed a bit flustered. I could tell she was probably new, making a few mistakes here and there, but nothing serious. The older woman, however, was not having it. She started muttering under her breath, rolling her eyes, and tapping her foot. Finally, when the cashier accidentally scanned an item twice and needed to call for a supervisor to void it, the woman lost it. She started berating the poor girl, saying things like, "How hard can it be to do this job? You can't even do basic tasks, you're wasting people's time." She just kept going on, and the more she yelled, the more flustered the cashier got until she started tearing up. I stood there for a second, hoping the lady would cool down, but she didn't. The poor cashier was clearly trying her best to keep it together. That's when I stepped in. I said to her, "You don't have the right to treat someone like that. She's doing her best, and it's just a mistake. If you're so unhappy, maybe you should try working like her for a day and see how easy it is." The woman looked stunned and told me to mind my own business. I replied, "It is my business when you're making a kid cry over something as stupid as groceries." The cashier's supervisor had arrived by then and stepped in to handle the situation, and the woman stormed off, still muttering and cursing. After she left, the cashier thanked me with teary eyes, but a couple of people behind me in line gave me looks like I was the one who had done something wrong. Now I'm second-guessing myself. So am I the asshole for telling her off? I went back to the store yesterday and, luckily, I caught the cashier on her break. I was a little nervous at first, approaching her outside the store, but she recognized me right away, smiled and gestured for me to come over. I told her about all the love and support my post had received, and even showed her a few of the comments. She was genuinely touched and even got a little teary-eyed. But in a good way this time. We ended up chatting for a bit, and she told me that she's a college student working part-time. This is actually her first job. She said she's been feeling more confident since that day, and hearing that so many people had her back really made her feel supported. While we were chatting, her supervisor happened to walk by and recognized me. She stopped with a warm smile and thanked me for stepping in the other day. She said it's not often that customers speak up like that, and the team really appreciated it. She mentioned how younger employees can sometimes struggle in those tough moments, and having someone stand up for them meant a lot. It felt so good to hear that what I did didn't just help the cashier, but lifted the spirits of the whole team. It made me realize even more how important kindness can be in moments like these. I thanked her for her kind words, and after a while of the three of us chatting, she eventually left us as she had to go back to work. After our conversation, the cashier asked if she could befriend me on social media. And of course, I said yes. Now, the two of us are connected, and it feels like we both got something positive out of the whole experience. And there you have it. This is most likely going to be my final update on this whole situation, and I'm so glad that everyone ended up happy in the end. Well, everyone except that rude lady, but let's focus on the positive. If this story kept you hooked, give it a like, share your thoughts below, and subscribe for more.